That's the problem.
the absolute privilege of serving as principal of Greenville High School. It is with immense pride. You can hear me? All right. I was okay with using that voice. All right. It is with the absolute privilege of serving as principal of Greenville High School. It is with immense pride and joy that I welcome you to the commencement ceremony for the class of 2025. This class holds a special place in my heart and will always be special to me because we started this journey together. 4 years ago, you walked through the doors of this high school as nervous freshmen, trying to figure out where your classes were and how to fit in this new setting. I walked through those same doors as a brand new principal, trying to figure out the building, the schedule, and how to earn your trust. Together, we were all figuring things out. We learned, we adjusted, and we grew. You've taught me what it meant to lead this school, and I have the privilege of watching you grow into the confident, compassionate, and capable individuals before me tonight. Many of you have tried to get a rise out of me over the years, from the boys calling me to their lunch table to tell me the incredibly ridiculous things they wanted to try or they did try, from the girls asking who the cute guy is in the uniform, or when I asked some of you to hula hoop with me in the hallway. These interactions typically ended with a sarcastic comment and a smile. Let's take a moment to acknowledge everything you've overcome here. You've tackled tough classes, survived cafeteria food, mastered the art of turning in assignments just before the deadline, and found ways to make it all work. Sometimes with laughter, sometimes with stress, but always with heart. You've weathered transitions, challenges, and uncertainty, and you've done it all with strength and grace. To the families and caregivers in the audience tonight, thank you. Your support, your sacrifices, your late night pep talks, and your quiet strength has helped to get these students to this stage tonight. You've been the behind the scenes heroes of this journey, and we are all grateful for the love and encouragement you've shown them. And to the class of 2025, As you have learned many important academic and life lessons, you've also taught me more than you know. You have shown me how students can lead with empathy, stand up for what they believe in, and bring people together. You've inspired me every day with determination, compassion, and your dreams. Before you leave tonight, with diploma in hand and the future ahead of you, I wanted to share a few thoughts. Be brave. Don't let the fear stop you from taking chances. Some of the most rewarding moments in life come from doing the thing that scares you most. Be kind. In a world that doesn't always lead with compassion, choose to be somebody who does. You'll never know the impact a small act of kindness can have. Be curious. Ask questions, try new things, learn beyond the classroom. Growth doesn't end here, it begins here. Be true to yourself. Don't follow someone else's path just because it's easier. Make it your own. You know who you are. Trust that. And finally, stay connected. Don't forget where you came from. Call your parents. Visit your teachers. Remember the people who've been cheering you on from the start. Graduating can be scary, but know you are ready. You are capable. You are going to do incredible things. And wherever life takes you next, know that you always have a home here at Greenville. Thank you for letting me grow alongside you. Thank you for making my first few years as principal incredible and memorable. You have my respect, my admiration, my heartfelt congratulations. I am so proud of who you've become, and even more excited to see where you're going to go next. Congratulations to the class of 2025. I'm going to introduce our Valedictorian jackpot.
Good evening, faculty, family, friends, and fellow graduates. It's an honor to stand before you today as Valedictorian to the class of 2025. Some of us have counted down the days, hoping to meet your expectations for this day, while others have hoped time to slow down. But no matter how we got here, there's one thing that makes us all: curiosity. Drive to grow, always in search of something more. From our first steps in the high school until now, it's time to think of graduation as the finish line. After all, we have spent over a decade in classrooms, writing essays, studying for tests, and learning how to navigate life. But today isn't just the end of high school. We're beginning to new experiences, careers, and choices. Some of us look for their education, turn towards college to specialize in science, art, technology, business, law, the list goes on. Others will turn to the workforce, enlisting in the military, picking up a trade, starting their own business, or joining industries with hands-on projects every day. Both of these paths will require us to use dedication, intelligence, and something more. The humility to keep asking questions. Learning is a constant in life. No matter where we'll end up, requiring us to always be willing to ask questions, fill the gaps in our knowledge, and become successful. This knowledge is not confined in textbooks or in lectures. It's in our everyday experiences. The people we'll meet, the challenges we will face, the mistakes we will learn from, and the risks we'll take. No matter if you're in a classroom, workshop, or out in the world, life itself will become a teacher. In all honesty, none of us will leave here knowing everything, except maybe Anthony. But that's a good thing. The world needs more people who are willing to say, I don't know, but I'm willing to find out. That simple statement is the basis of innovation and progress. We've been conditioned to seek answers to questions in schools, but now is the time to chase questions and gain wisdom. Not looking for answers to algebra problems using ChatGPT for an essay, but pondering the questions of what impact you wish to have in life or the knowledge you search to find. To our teachers, I'd like to thank you for doing more than just preparing us for exams. You've shown us what it means to be a lifelong learner, pushing us, leading us, teaching us the value of asking why. To our families, thank you for being our biggest supporters, our first teachers, people who always believe in us, even when we didn't believe ourselves. And to the class of 2025, thank you. For all the moments of stress, laughter, triumph, and growth, we've learned from each other just as much as any other textbook. All of our futures may look different, but are all equally full of possibility. Congratulations to you all. May your futures be bright and successful. life in pursuit of knowledge, and lead places more amazing than you could imagine. Thank you.
Thank you, Jack. I would now like to introduce the valedictorian of the class, Anthony Zinn.
All right, can everyone hear me? Yeah. All right. Hello, everyone. I wanted to take a moment to congratulate all of us for the tremendous work that we persevered through to get here. Whether we did homework, assignments right when it was handed out, sometime in between, or at 11:59 p.m. Nonetheless, we made it. That alone is a notable accomplishment to be proud of. To put matters into perspective, we went through 13 years of school for a piece of paper. Although that doesn't seem like much, it's a piece of paper that records these moments, whether it's being framed or collecting dust in a box. Every classmate out here with me has their own unique struggles they have to persevere through to make it here today. For me, my mom and my dad, both being immigrants from China, had to learn an entirely new language, English, to give me more opportunities to succeed. And now, I don't say this to brag about it, because I can't speak 2 languages. My Chinese is awful. I bring this up to remind everyone and myself of the truth. Growing and maturing isn't about being perfectly fluent or being first in every game of dress to impress. It's about the progress and journey you've taken to get to that point. My friends still sometimes make fun of my pronunciation of specific words, but that's all right. I can work around it by making sure to not include those in this speech. So, take that. All right. With this in mind, graduation is not the end goal, but rather a checkpoint that opens the doors to explore the many pathways that life offers. You all now have the opportunity to discover who you truly are and chase passions that may come to you. Whether you're going to the trades, the armed forces, college, a gap year, or any alternate pathway. Looking back at our journey, there are a lot of moments we had to overcome. I don't want to dwell on it, but we spent a few years back into the COVID pandemic, getting used to be learning through computers and phones, and the rough hybrid 2 in-person days and then 2 remote days, or for those people who are fully remote. For me, I was separated from most of my friends, most of them being in the sparring group while I was in the strong group. Even before COVID, we had Nature's Classroom, where we spent a week together in the wilderness, surviving through outdoor challenges before we even hit double digits in age. And it doesn't end there. This class created a new club, the Science Club, because some classmates here wanted to have a club to have fun in STEM. This class spent numerous hours creating and planning a senior video we could be proud of. When you saw it out there, I hope you liked it. This class persevered through COVID to put on amazing musicals that Mr. Meredith and the rest of the musical faculty would admire. This class took the first ever PSA TV online. This class made chicken bakes and food nutrition, because why not? We're the class that adapted to sudden changes in the world, that created opportunities where none existed, that built bonds where we could not have expected. Class of 2025, look at the people around you. I'm being serious. We are all uniquely talented. Some of us might change the world and make taxes even easier to pay. I have no doubt that that will happen. You friends that you made throughout your life will be with you forever. I hope that you will make contact with them in the upcoming years, where that will be playing and failing at the Diamond Casino Heist in Grand Theft Auto 5, or pretending to hold on for dear life when that one friend is driving. I swear, I'm not a bad driver. I may have won Worst Driver of the Year vote, but it's definitely not true. Moving on, none of us got here alone. So to the select group of teachers, administrators, and friends, I would like to give special thanks to those who have helped us meet our goals, who have gone above and beyond for us. I speak on behalf of the class of 2025 that we greatly appreciate your contributions to us, whether it's just educating us or listening to us vent about our daily lives. Just to name a few, if you want to talk about sports, you can talk to Mr. Lacey. Just don't mention the Jets. If you want to have a debate with someone, find Mr. Carl. Pretty sure he's somewhere in the room here. He'll make sure that you'll lose the argument and will never recover. And if you want to make a bet against someone and lose, you can talk to Mr. Russell. I found that out the hard way. I would also like to thank the parents who provided never-ending support for our growth. Mom and Dad, I wanted to thank you for putting up with me for 18 years to get you. Whether it was taking me to musical practices or bringing 100 of things I forgot to school. I'm deeply appreciative of you both. Even coming to watch me play volleyball and get absolutely destroyed by the opposing team, or watching me be in the very back of cross country. Your efforts have been noticed and deeply appreciated. Even though I still have to check your grammar and your emails to the attendance office or your texts, I wouldn't be here without you. So, thank you. It's not just my parents, it's everyone's parents. So, thank you, all the parents here, for being with us all the way. We truly mean it. And if you're still listening, I will leave you with a quote by Supreme Court Associate Justice Sonia Sotomayor. You cannot dream of becoming something you do not know about. You have to learn to dream big. Education exposes you to what the world has to offer, to the possibilities open to you. So, class of 2025, when you get your diploma today, be proud not only because of what you accomplished, but what you're yet to accomplish. Thank you. And now it is my great honor to introduce our guest speaker, Mr. Albright.
Well, good evening, everybody, administrators, fellow faculty, I've seen some of them, staff and families, and of course, graduates. It's an honor to be here tonight as we gather to celebrate an incredible milestone in your lives. You're on this stage at a pivotal moment, one that marks both an ending and a beginning. And it's a moment filled with a mix of nostalgia, excitement, anticipation, and of course, what lies ahead. This is also a milestone moment for me. As some of you may know, I am retiring this year. So in a sense, I'm graduating tonight. In fact, this might be my last act as a GCS employee. I'm guessing. I've been teaching here in Greenville since 2004, so it's 21 years, and I've taught a lot of teenagers. About 2,000 or more if you do the math. Having dealt with that many students, you might think that when I started here, I had a full head of hair. But my good hair days were well behind me before I started teaching in Greenville. As for my beard, I do think it was a little darker when I started. So. A lot has changed here in 21 years. I've worked with 7 different principals. I've witnessed the completion of new sports facilities, new additions to the school buildings, implementation of technologies, streaming, and things like that. I've also said hello and goodbye to dozens of colleagues and students, some more colorful than others. But in all, it's been a rewarding chapter in my life, and I'll always fondly remember my experiences from teaching to advising and coaching. When I was asked to speak, I flashed back to 2007 when one of my mentors, the late Ron France, a teacher some of the parents and family members might remember, was also the guest speaker on this very stage. And he too was retiring that year. Ron said that he had officially entered the uncomfortable realm of, I remember when I taught her parent. That was a sign, he said, that it was time to retire. Well, the same thing happened to me this year. And when it did, it kind of solidified things, and I said, yeah, this is my time as well. So like you guys, I too am moving on to new things, and I'm looking forward to it, but I also have to confess that I've been experiencing a bit of my own senioritis, just AARP stuff. But that's enough of me. Let's get on to you all. This is an interesting class. There must be something in the water here in Greenville because there are 7 sets of twins graduating tonight. And I can tell you, I had every single one of them in class, sometimes in the same class, which occasionally led to some confusion on my part. There's also an impressive group of record-setting athletes, creative artists, accomplished musicians, distinguished scholars have gone to do lots of great things. For example, there are students who scored 1,000 career points or more in basketball, set records for career soccer goals, performed on stage in many musicals like Footloose or Les Miserables, just to name a couple of them, played in the Empire State Youth Orchestra, or even earned National Merit Scholar honors. This is quite a group. So graduates, as you sit here in your caps and gowns, I want you to take a moment to appreciate the fact that you made it through high school. And this is no small feat. You survived a major pandemic. You witnessed a solar eclipse. You learned the fine art of procrastination, especially in U.S. history class. Aggressively completed in March Mammal Madness, and figured out how to navigate senior seminar with Ms. Hughes. Not easy. So as you step into this next chapter, here are a few nuggets of wisdom I'd like to share with you. First, embrace failure. Yes, I know that's not what you want to hear from a teacher, any teacher, and probably not what Mr. Bennett or Ms. Corrigan wants to hear, but now that you're graduating, it's okay. Don't be afraid to fail. Failure is just success and progress. If Edison had given up after his first several attempts to invent the light bulb, we'd probably all be sitting here in the dark. So, go out there, get a few things wrong, and it's okay to it's all part of the process, right? Just try not to break anything or injure yourself. Second, be curious. Don't just scroll through life on your phone. Get out there, explore, ask questions. I know you've heard this already, but the world is a big place with lots of amazing things to discover, and you're young, so don't hesitate to go out and see this incredibly diverse country and even the rest of the world if you can. Third, find your tribe. Surround yourself with people who lift you up, challenge you, and make you laugh. Life is too short to spend it with people who don't appreciate your quirks, no matter how or what they are. And then choose your friends wisely, because they're going to be your support system and your adventure buddies. And finally, keep learning. Don't stop learning once you leave school. Stay curious. I know you've heard that already tonight. Take risks, and don't shy away from new experiences as long as it's legal. Whatever you're doing, keep a learner's mindset. Experience is a great teacher, and after all, you never know when you might need to fix a leaky faucet or bake a cake from scratch. Many of you are excited about what's next. College, jobs, military, traveling, and some might even be thinking about becoming professional TikTok stars. Whatever life brings, no judgment here. Just remember, if you do the TikTok thing, keep your job, your day job, until you go viral. Others might be feeling a little more like, wait, I think I need a nap first. But whether you're leaping into the future or sleepily tiptoeing ahead, just remember, it's okay to be scared. It's okay to not have everything figured out. Things will fall into place. And as you go forward, embrace the trials of adulthood and just live. So class of 2025, you've made it. Today's just the beginning of your next adventure, whether that's figuring out how to be an adult, finding a college program you like, or just getting a good night's sleep without worrying about a Regents exam. Whatever happens next, just know this, you're ready, and the world is waiting and excited for all the awesome things you're about to do. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Thank you, Mr. Albright. Next, it's my pleasure to invite the class president, Titan Overbaugh, to the podium to be the first to receive his diploma and to do the presentation of the class of 2025.
All right, let's get to the diplomas. Anthony Zane. Jack Crop. Genevieve Stewart. Scarlett Coons. Layla Ruby. Olivia Hughes. Elisa Rich. Layla Overbaugh. Evan Snyder. Michael Profera. Callum Nicholson. Elizabeth Vincent. Jada Pagan. Shayla Hens. Carrie Flannery. Emily Repeat. Alexis Bacucci. Riverland Clifford. Ruxar Mahmood. Ray Fitzmaurice. Grace Dolan. Alexander Barish. Ava Barish. Haley Lounsbury. Emma Crew. Shaylin Finn Brownsell. Nadia Stevens. Anastasia Sterner. Elise Malana. Yo Inami. Gianna Leonardo. Lola Frame. And Claire Lounsbury. Gabriella Iskov. Keegan Paul Mary. Kenyon Baraka Konaki. Jackson Davis. Dylan Nunn. Ready? Run that back. Jonathan Keenan Tabor. Donald Lane. Caroline Cossett. Alora Quinones. Molly Clark. Paige Briggs. Jacob Stern. Connor Aloisi. Alessandro Cangelosi. Gavin Leonardo. Violet Gulisay. Tatum Lennon. Rose Chamberlain. Brianna Costello. Tony O'Connor. Natalie Goff. Sophia Green. Sydney Williamson. Katie Lewis. Emerson Groovy. Lily McCoy. Noah Ford. Cameron Morris. Tucker Sperry. Stephen Van Gordon. Michael Mickle. Colin Gable. Jack Turuso. Jonas Gray. Monty Cloud. Andrew Scarlett. Jack Dawson. Hayden Cleaver.
There you are, Dylan.
Dylan Knott. Lane Sutton. Caleb Flame. Connor Mullen. Amara Thompson. Julia Herbeck. Okay, Landon Borlander. Kyle Story. James Lushy. Foster Britton. Trace Benson. Matthew Robichaud. Joseph Lansing. Gavin Morey. Michael Samaska. Robert Bushnell III. Samuel Hotelli. Nicholas Sturgeon.
If everybody could please stand for the playing and singing of our alma mater.
Thank
class of 2025. Class, you may now Class, you may now move your tassels from the right side of your cap to your left.